What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to WR3D 20 on the PC. If you missed the end of yesterday, The Fiend was denied his title shot in New Japan and signed a lucrative deal here at 205 Live NXT UK, and also got a fancy orange haircut. So we have nothing on the schedule for today. Let's see who the biggest dog in the yard is and challenge for the title here on this brand. Who is the biggest dog? Oh my god, it's Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is your champion on 205 Live NXT UK. Who's going to tell him no? Who's going to stop him on this brand? Hey Brock, I'm here. Fight me, Mr. Lesnar. Give me a shot at that heavyweight. I have a ponytail. At that heavyweight title. Brocky boy, the Fiend wants the belt. Sign on the dotted line. How do I... the A button? Oh! Sign on the line! Brock is game! Brock wants a challenge! Hell yeah! Let's do it! The Fiend versus the Beast. Making an impact on my first day on the brand. Here we go. Hell yeah. That all worked out fantastically. I'm down right here with the purple ropes. Anyhow, welcome to a fine Tuesday on the program. The Tuesday-ing is happening. I'm filming this super early. It's like 7:30 in the morning right now. It's way too early for my usual filming schedule, but I had things to do at 10 a.m., so I had to get it filmed before I do that, and it's a whole thing, man. Schedules, they suck. Anyhow, we have some news before getting into the Raw discussion for the day. Bow, bow, ba down, bow, bow down, bow, ba down, bow. The Beast is here. He's ready for the Fiend. News: Marty Scurll showed up at that New Japan show in the U.S. here and challenged Jay White at the Supercard of Honor, which is happening Mania weekend. So yes, Marty Scurll as the head booker is... Thanks for that welcome. I'm here. It feels good to be here at 205 Live /NXT UK. So, New Japan didn't appreciate me, and I've gone on to greener, and that's greener pastures. Ronda Rousey, I'll challenge her too. Sure, why not? My ultimate aim is to replace Brock Lesnar as the face of 205 Live. But sorry, Fiendy, that ain't gonna happen, because Brock is gonna Brock, and here we go. So yes, Marty Scurll as the head booker of Ring of Honor, mending those fences with New Japan. Sister Abigail, immediately. Pinfall. The Flash pin, the shock. No, alright. We're in for a fight here. It's still Brock Lesnar. That match is signed. We already knew that Jay White would be at that show at Supercard of Honor, so Germans... they begin. Brock doing the kip up. That's alright. Look, who's going to stop him? Who's going to tell him that he can't be here on this brand? That he's not a cruiserweight? Or that, he's not on... or that he's not from the UK. No one's going to tell him that. He's Brock Lesnar. Anyhow, big news on the Raw side is that Andrade has been suspended for wellness. What are you doing, Andrade? He's out for 30 days. And shockingly, did not drop the title last night on Raw. Instead, they had an injury angle on the concrete, Germans. And he's just out for 30 days. So, first Primo and Rude, and now Andrade. Chill out, you guys. Relax. I get it, but relax. So yeah, that happened. Was announced, I guess, yesterday or this morning or something. I forget, man. Look, I'm tired. It's early, right? Anyhow, there's been a rumor going around that we're going to see Charlotte not challenging for Raw or SmackDown, but challenging Rhea Ripley for that NXT title. Which, I'm not sure I believe that, because I feel like Vince would totally book Becky and Charlotte again, because Vince, but that'd be cool. Like, if they're trying to actually beat AEW on Wednesdays in the ratings, having the Queen return to NXT would definitely help, I would imagine. I would hope. I don't know for sure. Like, but hey, they're trying things, and that would be a definite first there of saying, you know what, NXT is a great third brand. Let me challenge for that third brand. Because last night she said she's not sure who she's going to fight just yet. So, apparently, well, look, Brock's going to Brock here. But apparently, the source of the Fiend's power was his hair. Because his hair is not doing me any favors. At all. At all. Anyhow, Monday Night Raw. Let's get to it. We have a new Raw commentary team. Tom Phillips, Byron Saxton, and Jerry Lawler. So, Dio is out to go back to be a wrestler. And I guess Vic's just out. Sorry, Vic. That's just the way things go sometimes. Styles clash, and I botched it. So yes, the return of Byron Saxton onto TV, on commentary. Good for him. Byron's still pretty good. Like, he's good in that spot, right? But I'm wondering how much longer they're going to have Lawler in that spot, considering his age and everything else. So, we'll see. We'll see. Now then, the show opens with your Rumble winner, McIntyre. Monkey flip. McIntyre. And he just wants to fight somebody. And it's the OC. And he squashes the OC, as he should. Boom! And then, of course, Brock Lesnar, gonna Brock Lesnar, and F5 McIntyre, he's still pissed. And that Mania match is confirmed between Brock and Drew. Will it headline? I don't know, but the match is confirmed. So we'll see. Anyhow, speaking of guys who were at the Rumble last night, MVP was on the show, fighting Rey Mysterio. And losing to Rey Mysterio. Now, I don't know if this is a thing for MVP going, forward. As a deal, as a, hey, we've signed you. But I could certainly see it as a Jeff Jarrett scenario. Where he was in the Rumble, was on Raw for like 2 weeks. And then went into the Hall of Fame. And then went to a backstage role in the company. So I can definitely see that happening with MVP. If he wants to do that and go on that same path. Right? So, we'll see. Anyhow, you had your tag team champions, Seth freaking Rollins and Buddy Murphy, defending against Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens, and losing even with the AOP not being ringside. Buddy and Seth retained those tag titles. So, that's a story they keep on going with, so that's fine. Spear from Lesnar. Yeah, this is not an easy fight. I mean, look, it's Brock Lesnar, and it's for the World Heavyweight Championship, so I guess technically it's the Cruiserweight title? Technically, Brock's the Cruiserweight Champion, or the NXT UK Champion, or, both, because who's going to tell him to not be one of those things? Because it's Brock Lesnar. But, a hard-fought fight from the hard-fought Fiend. Anyhow, so yes, you had Andrade facing Humberto, and DQ finish, and concrete DDT, and so no more Andrade for 30 days type business, whatever. Speaking of DQs, though, we have Charlotte and Asuka had a match, and that ended up with a DQ because of Kairi Sane. And again, we don't know who she's challenging after winning that Rumble on Sunday, so we shall see. There were additional 24/7 title shenanigans, and that's, Truth won it again, lost it again, etc., etc. It's fine. The powerbomb from the Beast. You had Lana versus Liv one-on-one. Liv wins. Her new finisher is a slingshot flatliner. Fine, sure. But I feel like if you're really trying to display that Liv is, back and improved and is better at wrestling or whatever it is, you don't have her fight Lana because Lana's not any good at wrestling. I'm just saying. That's not... Steel sharpens steel. So having those two fight is not helping anybody, and the Beast is just absolutely mauling the Fiend, and that's, I got no health left. And, he's going for the pinfall, not even going to F5 me. Look, Brock, you don't like me that much, you can't even give me the dignity of, Heyman, get out of here, of F5ing me to finish this matchup? Like, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. Anyhow, Eric Rowan continues to do Eric Rowan things, and so does Aleister Black. And they both just keep fighting jobbers, and that's alright, sure, somebody has to, I guess. But also, it's like, alright, you pick a direction, And I swear to God, we're never going to find out what's in that stupid thing that Rowan is carrying in that cage. Anyhow, main event was a promo from the returning Edge. The Rated R Superstar is back. And, you know, obviously he's back, so he has to have his big end of the show promo, which is great. And guess who comes out to interrupt? It's Randy Orton. The person that we're going to say he's going to probably fight at either the Saudi show or at WrestleMania. Or both. Anyway, Orton turns heel again. RKO out of nowhere on the Edgester. Which is like, oh my God, his neck, right? And then, oh my God, he gets a chair. And then, oh my God, his neck. And then, oh my God, a concerto. And oh my God, his neck, right? Which, that's the desired reaction. That crowd was shook, right? Whenever you have somebody return from an injury like that, and run an angle that focuses on that injury, it is super effective. Because you're like, oh my God, they were actually hurt. They were actually out for years and came back, and they might die. They might get retired immediately again with this injury, that's the whole point. Like, they wouldn't do that if he was not cleared to be able to do that, right? So much like when Shawn Michaels came back in 2002, and that whole match with Triple H, that unsanctioned match at SummerSlam with Trips, focused on the back, which is what retired Shawn Michaels for like 4 years. Headbutt from The Fiend. Get out of here, Paul Heyman. Right? That whole match, you were on your feet being like, oh my God, he's going to kill Shawn. He's going to paralyze him with these back shots, with these chairs, and everything else. Right? And then we got 8 more years of matches from Shawn Michaels. Best in the world. Right? So, obviously, with Edge being 46, we're not getting 8 more years of Edge matches. That's not going to happen. However, you're preying upon folks' concerns for Edge, which is perfect. Absolutely perfect. That is pro wrestling. And a hard-fought loss to Brock Lesnar. Can't be mad at that. But Paul Heyman cost me that match. I maybe could have beaten Brock in that match. Maybe. But good God, Brock is gonna Brock. A ridiculous slugfest between two great competitors. But that was not a prediction. That was a spoiler. Glitch 1, what do you want? Referee job. I mean, look, I guess that's kind of all I got time for today, so I guess let's do that. Hey, 14 grand. I need the money. I lost so much money working New Japan. I need the cash money. Sure, let's do it. It's a shoot fight. There's no pinfall in a shoot fight. It's whoever's health is 0 first is how you win the shoot fight. So, who's fighting the shoot fight? We have my freaks and my peaks. Holla if you hear me. Scott Steiner in the building. Ain't nothing finer. Freakzilla is here, man. I love the brand new 205 Live or NXT UK. It's really good that Scott Steiner is here. I love it. I love it. Who's he fighting? Who's it going to be? King Corbin. Man, that is a cruiserweight match for the ages. King Corbin, Scott Steiner. I hope Steiner murderizes him. 33 and a 3% chance of winning. Baron Corbin. Alright. Let's go. Anyhow, yeah, so absolutely loved the end of Raw. Fantastic. Just absolutely picture perfect from Randy Orton and Edge. And I have to hope that, we'll get Edge with Tony Chimmel doing his intro, because that's kind of how that should go. But otherwise, yeah, I would imagine we'll see Edge and Randy Orton at least at Super Showdown, if not WrestleMania. And there are so many matches. Like, in however long Edge has here, whether it be a year or 2 or whatever, there are so many matches that you could have Edge do, and that's fantastic. Like, guys he's never fought before. Obviously, Randy Orton is a super safe choice as someone who works a very safe style for that first match back, right? But, like, the fact that you had Edge mentioning a bunch of guys in his promo, and the venom in his voice when he mentioned Seth Rollins, because Edge has not forgotten when Seth tried to kill him back in, 2013 as part of the Authority. So yes, there are built-in feuds for Edge if he wants to have them. So looking forward to that. And obviously Seth is a heel right now, and Edge is a face right now. So that all makes sense. You could totally do Seth versus Edge at WrestleMania. That could be a thing you move to at some point. Oh, the Boston Crab from King Corbin. But again, it's a shoot fight, boys. So no pinfalls. What? Okay. I guess I called the match there. I said, look, stop hurting Scott Steiner. What happened there? King Corbin knocked out Scott Steiner in 2 minutes. Okay. Steiner not affected. He's still Freakzilla. Paycheck, paycheck, paycheck. 10 grand. Look at that. Making some ducats. It's about freaking time. Drake Maverick renewed his deal on SmackDown. Dalton Castle defeated Daniel Bryan and is the new U.S. champion on Raw. Ring of Honor is withholding payment from guys who don't perform. I mean, look, that's no more guaranteed downside, I suppose. Brock Lesnar is no longer under Paul Heyman. He was mad that Paul Heyman interfered when he wanted a fair fight with The Fiend. Otis, no longer under Tucker. How could you? They've agreed no more heavy machinery. All right. Will Ospreay has renewed on 205 NXT UK. Minoru Suzuki no longer managed by Zack Sabre Jr. But Suzuki-gun is Ichiban. What the hell? Anyhow, we got a shoot fight with Samoa Joe in an octagon tomorrow. Tune in for that. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos. I need breakfast. Good God. See you next time. And I'm out.